Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am going to be predicting the FIFA Club World Cup. Okay, so the Club World Cup starts a month from tomorrow. So, it's going to be an insane tournament. We've got some of the biggest teams in the world trying to win the FIFA Club World Cup. So, I am going to predict every single group and to the final. I'm going to predict the winner to the group, and I am not going to be biased to my club, even though I don't think, even if we have Trent Alexander-Arnold before the Club World Cup begins, I don't think we'll have it together. So, there's that. So, 8 groups. Submit predictions. It's not. Okay. Okay, I think I can. Oh. No. I mean, Al Ali might actually finish first. It's gonna be close. But I'm gonna need to reload the page. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I thought you had to like drag it or something, but no, you don't. Okay, let's start. I'm going to review every team's current form. I don't know every single team's current form. Like I wouldn't know about like Pachuca or something. But if it's a European team, then I'll probably know what's happening with them. But I'm still gonna end up like yeah. All right, here we go. Group A, we have Palmeiras, Porto, Al Ali, and Inter Miami. Ooh, this is a good group. This is a good group. Now, I'm gonna go out here and already say that Inter Miami, respect to Messi, but I don't think Inter Miami is gonna make it past the groups. If Ronaldo even if Ronaldo gets like a little short term like signing, he's still probably not. They're still probably not gonna get past the groups. I mean, for Inter Miami's current form, like just look at it. It's not that good. Like they just lost. I don't know what their latest score was. I think it was like 4-1 or something. And yeah, they're playing in the MLS, but do I really think the MLS is a good league? Not necessarily. It's not a bad league, but it's nothing like compared to like it's not like compared to the Bundesliga or something. It's like not as professional as stuff like Brazil or Portugal or France or stuff like that. They have good players, but the players who play in the MLS that aren't necessarily like the good players, they like just bring down the MLS. It's not like your average European league. And plus, it's basically like the NFL at this point. Like it's kind of like the NFL with or like NBA. It's like the NBA. Conference playoffs. Like it doesn't feel like football. Cuz like yeah, you have like the Nations League or not the Nations League. I'm so stupid. You have like the CONCACAF Nations. No, my God, the CONCACAF Champions League or whatever they call it. CONCACAF. I don't even know what it's called. But Javier Mascherano, he's not been doing as good at Inter Miami, and I think Inter Miami might get exposed in the Club World Cup. I'm just put them at 4th. Now we have Al Ali. They are. I'm pretty sure they are the most successful team in Africa. So, this is a very hard group for Al Ali because Porto, it's gonna be hard for them. But Palmeiras, I'd love to see how Al Ali plays, but I'd like to see how Al Ali plays in this format, because yeah, but they're not necessarily a bad team. I think they just need a little bit of more, what's it called? I think they just need a little bit more proof that they are eligible to get past the groups. Now, Inter Miami, Al Ali, that's obviously going to be a win for Al Ali. I think Inter Miami is actually going to go 3-for-3 losses here. If not, 1 draw and 2 losses. But Palmeiras and Al Ali, that's going to be a good game. It's really going to be hard to predict the group if Palmeiras and Al Ali draw. But again, this is a month in advance. I know in the regular season they were second, but don't expect to win it all the time. But who is Memoili? Away goals. So does that mean they're out of the CAF Champions League, which is Africa? Oh wow. The latest MLS power rankings are out. Okay. I'm going to see where Inter Miami stands real quick. Minnesota are up to 5th. Inter Miami are down to 3. Like, they're down 3. They are 6th now on the power rankings. So, yeah. Honestly, Al Ali, they haven't been playing as good as they can be. I don't really know a lot of their players. I only know like 1 or 2, and it's only the only player I think I know is like Ben Sharkey or something. Yeah, this guy right here. I'm really bad at African football, but I really want to see how Al Ali plays. I don't know. Then we have Porto. This is a very they're unpredictable, I'll say, but they are a very good team. Now, Diogo Costa, fair play to him. He is insanely good. Now, they lost to this unknown club. They lost to this small little unknown club 2-0, but Benfica and Sporting, they're tied up. Victor Gyökeres, obviously top scorer. Are there any FC Porto players in the top scorers list? Because if so, then I'm stupid. Okay. So Braga's right behind them. They're currently standing 3rd place in the standings, obviously. I knew that. But it's a very big game. It's a very big tournament for Porto. Especially if they want to top their group. They're going to have to beat Palmeiras and Al Ali. Now, Inter Miami, I think they can go easy on Inter Miami. But they need to give it their all against Palmeiras and Al Ali. Because they are very good teams. I don't really have much to say about Porto other than Diogo Costa. And I know they lost Pepe they lost Pepe after the Euros, but I mean, it kind of shows, but not really at the same time. So, I'd really like to see how Porto does and how they end at the end of the season. Next, we have Palmeiras. They are currently 1st in the Brazilian league with 7 wins, I think. No, 8 wins, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. 8 or 9 wins with 1 loss and 1 draw. Oh wow. They're 6-1-1. Okay. I got that way off. Okay. I'll talk about that. Now, is Brazilian League a competitive, good league? Yes, it's a very good league. If anything, I think it is the best league in South America. Now, I mean, that's not really much of an understatement, but like, if you start looking at teams like Santos, it's really showing that it's a competitive league. Because Santos, remember, years ago, many, many years ago, they were in Sudamericanas, Libertadores, and now here they are in relegation spots. And if they keep playing like this, they're going to go back down to Serie B. But when was the last time they went to the Libertadores? 2021. That was not too long ago. Sudamericana. When was the last time? 2023. Not too long ago. Now, I know. Cutting off some slack. Give Santos some breathing space. They sent out Miguel Terceros out on a loan. I mean, he really needs some playtime to show that he's a good player. But my boy Miguelito from Bolivia, I feel like if he were to play with Neymar, I feel like they could make good chemistry. So, like, Miguel Terceros, obviously no longer on the team. He is now at America MG, which is a Serie B team. But, yeah. So, if they play better, they can potentially be in the 2029. Okay, Palmeiras. They beat Bolivar 3-2. My boyhood club, Bolivar, in El Estadio Hernando Siles. Fair play to them. And then we play Palmeiras again on Thursday, which we're probably going to get destroyed, humbled, and embarrassed. But they're currently at the top of their Libertadores stage, but it's a very easy group, I'd say. I mean, not a very, very easy group, but they have Bolivar, which is probably the biggest threat, because they played good in the Libertadores. They even beat Palmeiras 3-0 last season. So, really something that you might want to see. But Bolivar, they haven't been playing at their best recently, so could be showing us Palmeiras. I don't know if that means that Palmeiras are playing at their best. I don't know if they're going to play their best, because I think they might already. If they win, I think they're going to be. Wait, is this match day 6 or 5? Okay, it's 5. And we're currently last, of course, because we play in Bolivia. But Palmeiras, I think they're probably going to play their subs because they have the Club World Cup coming up, and they probably don't want to get any of their major players injured. Now, before, Endrick was playing on Palmeiras, and good player, but really could have. Yeah. And can't forget Vitor, Roque, Paulinho, and Estevao. Can't forget them. And can't forget off-brand Emi Martinez. And that's really all I have to say about Palmeiras. I know these predictions are going to take a while. So, I'm going to go. Ooh, should I go Porto or Palmeiras? I'm going to go. I mean, for I don't know. I'm going to go Porto number 1, Palmeiras number 2, Al Ahly 3rd, and Inter Miami 4th. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Cement predictions. Alright. Next. Where am I? I am on a black screen. Oh, here we go. Alright. Group B. This is an amazing group. One of the best groups. Atletico Madrid, PSG, Botafogo, and the Seattle Sounders. My God, this is a good group. This is going to be probably one of the most underrated groups. And probably the best group. Now, let's see here. Alright. Next. So, starting off with PSG. They're in the Champions League final. I don't have much to say about them. Ousmane Dembele, if they win the Club World Cup, Ousmane Dembele is guaranteeing himself that Ballon d'Or. If they win Champions League final, Ousmane Dembele is probably going to win the Ballon d'Or. But PSG have really been showing their form recently. They had a slow start to the season as they were for some moment in the elimination zone for the Champions League. But they really gained back their their form. PSG won Ligue 1 in April. I know, Farmers League. Yes, it's a Farmers League, but you gotta respect PSG for winning it in April though. How much I hate PSG, still gotta respect them because they have Marseille and Monaco, and Nice as well. But I wouldn't really consider them teams that should be playing in the French league. I think if they played in the Dutch league, then it'd be more competitive. And put PSG in the Premier League, and they would actually probably win the Premier League because they knocked out every single English team. Congrats to them for that. So, PSG really have been in amazing form recently, and I will not be surprised if they top this group. Next, we have Atletico de Madrid. Alright, I'm going to start off with their Champions League campaign. They got knocked out by Real Madrid, but they got their round to the round of 16 early. They got top 8. They got knocked out in the round of 16 to penalties. Jan Oblak, he's a good goalkeeper, but will he play good at the Club World Cup? I think he will. He can save penalties pretty well, but just when it comes to penalty shootouts, he just isn't that good, I feel like. He can save penalties. Like, he saved Ronaldo penalty in the Euros. He dived the right way. He probably would have saved Vinicius Jr.'s penalty had it been on target. So, there's that. Atletico, I don't really have much to say. They're sitting third in the La Liga table. They were at one time first place. But because of Barcelona playing one less game and Real Madrid playing one less game. But Atletico de Madrid, very good team. I think they can get far in the tournament as well. Next, we have Botafogo. Now, this is a very good group. But Botafogo, the Libertadores champions, will they put up numbers? Will they put up Libertadores performances? Will they? I don't know. Should they? Yes, they most certainly should. But do they have what it takes to top the group? I don't think so. Do they have what it takes to advance? Yes, they do. Can they advance? Yes. If they just play like they did in the Libertadores, they most certainly can get into the round of 16. Now, quarterfinals, that's kind of pushing it. It's possible, but kind of pushing it. They can make a good run if they play like they did in the Libertadores. Now, Botafogo, they've been a little bit out of form recently, currently sitting in a Copa Sudamericana spot at 9th place in the Serie A. Brazil Serie A. So, they've been out of form. I don't really have much to say other than them winning the Copa Libertadores, but they've been doing good they haven't been in the best form recently, but I think they have what it takes. They can really overcome the odds in this group, but they really just need to play their best. Next, we have the Seattle Sounders. I don't know anything about this team other than they play in the MLS. I don't know if they are even in a playoff spot for the MLS. Okay, they're 5th in the Western Conference, which, for a Club World Cup team, I'm going to be a little harsh on here, but they really should be higher. I know the Western Conference has players like Marco Reus, Lloris, and Giroud, but I don't know. I know Musovski just recently joined Seattle Sounders, but I don't really know much about him, so there's not really much I can say about him. Now, if they do win one game, then they have a chance, but I don't think they're going to get close. I don't really believe much in these MLS teams because most of the good players are old, and a lot of the non-old players that aren't as good. So I'm going to put in my prediction right here, and I'm going to put PSG at first. Very obvious. Atletico Madrid at second. Botafogo at third. And Seattle at fourth. Next, we have Bayern Munich. Wow. Harry Kane has finally won a trophy. But will they win the Club World Cup? Maybe. They've been playing great recently. Other than getting eliminated from the Champions League, they've been playing great. They just won the Bundesliga. I mean, they haven't been necessarily playing great, but Urbig, or whatever his name is, Urbig, I'm just call him Urbig, but he hasn't been... He's a decent goalkeeper. I'll give him that. But is Neuer better? I'd say he's better. So, yeah. Bayern really are playing not to their highest standards, but they're still playing at a good level. So, I'm really excited to see what Bayern Munich can do to this group. Next, I'm going to go this AKL team. Who is this? Is this Auckland? ACFC? What is ACFC? ACFC? What? Angel City. Wait, what? No, that's not Angel City. That's the Women's League. What? It is Auckland City FC. They did me dirty. I don't know who this is. I'll be honest here. I don't know who this is. Yeah. Who is this? They're not even... They have the legacy. They have the legacy thingy majigger. That's crazy. They don't even have like the modern thingy. That's crazy. Now I don't know anything about this team. They're not doing that good in their league. What is this team? I'm just go ahead and say it. I don't believe in this team at all. If they're not even first in the New Zealand League or whoever is in this, who's on this team? I don't know any of these players. Zhou Tong? Who is that? I don't know. Alright. Next we got Boca Juniors. Okay. Now we got a team that I know. Boca Juniors. Alright. They're a good team. They're a very good team. I think they are the most successful team in Argentina. Correct me if I'm wrong. They have Cavani, but is this modern? Is this the old Cavani? Pretty sure it says the old Cavani, right? Yeah, it definitely looks like the old Cavani. Yep, it is definitely Cavani. Alright, Cavani. He's like the only player I know. Herrera, I know. Palacios, I know. So, yeah. Oh, Sergio Romero, I know him. I mean, heard of him. Alright, they're currently sitting second in their league. And I don't know what competition they're playing in. I only focus on European football. Whoa, are they not even in? I don't even think they're in a spot. Wow, they're not even... That's insane. They're not even in a spot. Oh, wait, they are. Wait, what? I don't understand this. But I don't even think they're in a spot for continental competition. That doesn't look too good for Boca Juniors. I mean, I think they're the most well-known club in Argentina, but jeez. I don't really know much about Boca Juniors and how they're playing, but yeah. Next, we got Benfica. Good club. I mean, they might actually win the Portuguese league. Ruben Amorim really has been... He really carried... Ruben Amorim really did carry... Ruben Amorim really did carry Sporting to make Gyökeres and players like him shine. But, yeah. They have Di Maria, they have Bruma, they have Belotti, they have Pavildis, they got... They have Kaku. They have Otamendi, can't forget Otamendi, World Cup winner. He's actually quite good. You can't forget Antonio Silva. Can't forget him as well. Lots of potential. Can't forget Renato Sanchez as well. So they have some decent talent, but does that mean they're going to do good? Now, a lot of these players aren't as good, I'll say. Di Maria, I don't really know much about him. I haven't heard much about him. But I think he can do good. He can really prove himself here in the Club World Cup. And if they win Liga Portugal, then Benfica might actually have confidence and overperform. Because I'm going to just put in my predictions. Bayern Munich, Benfica, Boca Juniors, and this unknown club. Who is D4? I don't know any... UHD, MSU, who are these teams? What? Okay. Let's get to I'm gonna get to Flamengo first. Flamengo. Now they're currently second in the Brazilian league, just behind who am I talking about? Just behind Palmeiras. So, I mean, they're only 2 points behind. So yeah, and they are in the Libertadores as well. So there's that, and they will play Botafogo this Sunday. So if they beat Botafogo, then that could prove that could prove them right there. That could show how they can be playing. Now, I only know 1 or 2 players on Flamengo, and that's Pedro and Danilo, but that's it. Okay, so Flamengo, I mean, Libertadores team, they're not bad. I think they have what it takes to make a decent run in the tournament. Next is... Who is this? Who is that? EST? Can I just search up the... EST FC? Is this Tunis? ES Tunis? I think this is it. ES Tunis, yeah. Alright, ES Tunis. That's a very weird. Okay. Alright. Oh god, 5-0. 4-0. God, that's a Farmers League. 65 points, that's it? Jeez. I don't know any of their players. I'm just move on and say I don't know. And D4, I don't know who that is either. But Tunis, they're good in their domestic league, so there's that. Chelsea, they're in the Conference League final against Anthony. If they win the Conference League, then I think they have what it takes to make a deep run in this tournament. Again, has to do with the confidence. Next, we have... What are they sitting at? I think they're sitting at like 4th or 5th in their domestic league. So, it's a very close league for the top 4 race. Chelsea fighting for top 4. I think they have what it takes to get it. Now, if they get top 4, then they can most certainly... They're focusing on top 4, not really the Club World Cup. So, I don't know. It's a month away, so not really too much to worry about. But it'll come around quickly. Trust me. Next, we have D4. What is D4? D4. FC. What is it? A chess open... A recreational division? What? What is this? Fox Chapel! Bro, what? Is Richmond a real football club? What is Richmond? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh my god, I don't know this team. What is D4? Alright. I'm gonna just put in my predictions and go Chelsea. And if they don't really have if they don't have an image, I don't really have hope in them. So like, yeah. River Plate. I actually know this team. Hopefully I said that right. So, let's talk about them. Argentina Primera División. They're in Group B. What do we have to say about them? Good things about them. Really good things. Now in the second phase, how were they? Okay, there's 2 groups in the second phase as well. So, yeah, there's that. But they are in the Libertadores, I'm pretty sure. Yes, they are. There hasn't been a single season they missed out on the Libertadores. So, really good club, though. I'll give them that. What's their group looking like? Oh. They got the fake Barcelona. And... Is that... Are they in the same group? No way, they're in the same group. No, that's not. That's not the same group. Okay. No, I'm not. No, they're not getting first. What am I on about? What? I don't know who this DFM team is, but I don't know. Next, we have URD. I don't know who URD is either, but River Plate, they've been doing good. I'm gonna just do URD FC. London FC is Virginia's professional. No. URD FC Club World Cup. Oh. Urawa Red Diamonds. There they are. Alright. Now, they're in the Japanese league. Alright. Japanese league, actually not a bad league. They are a decent league. Now, Kashiwa, I don't know what that is, but really good team. It looks like. I don't know anything about the Japanese league. All I know is that it's a decent league. Were they in the AFC Champions League though? No, they were not. So that's not really good, because you want to prove yourself, not that you can't play in the AFC Champions League. So next, CFM. What is CFM? I'm just searching up Club World Cup. No. Current champions, Manchester City. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Montree. Oh, how could I forget Montree? That really does look like Montree. Club de Fútbol. Liga Mexico. Ooh, they aren't doing as good. Didn't they beat Inter Miami though? Like they got cooked. They cooked Argentina up. Not Argentina, Inter Miami. Oh wow, they're 7th. That's not good. Pachuca's also 8th, which yeah. Both clubs aren't doing as good domestically. So, there's that. I don't really have much to say about this team. I don't think they're that good. And then Inter Milan, they are in the Champions League final, and they have the best defense of the Champions League final, of the Champions League. And they conceded the least goals, so let's... Yeah, you know what I say? Let's just get these predictions in. Let's go. Inter. Obviously. River Plate. Montree, actually. I'm going to go with the surprise here. Montree. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. This is a big one right here. Dortmund. Fluminense. Mamelodi and Ulsan. I don't know the 2 bottom clubs. Probably why they're at the bottom. So, Dortmund. Currently not doing that good domestically. I will tell you that. They are not doing good domestically, and they have a chance to not even get European football. They might not even get European football, which is insane to think, considering they made it to the quarterfinals. They were in the round. They were in the Champions League final last season. Okay, they are in a European football spot, but there's a chance they might not get it because they have been doing as good domestically. They might not even get European Champions. They might not even get Champions League football. I'll change it there. So, like, I don't know. But they had a good Champions League campaign, so I'll give them that. Next, we have Fluminense. They almost got relegated last season. Which, if you're almost getting relegated, then, like... But take a look at this season. Look what changed. So, Marcelo retires. They get rid of Marcelo. And now, they're 5th? So, like, was it Marcelo all along? Nah, I don't think it is. But it really could be. So, yeah. But if you're looking at a team like Fluminense who got relegated last season, who almost got relegated last season. That was last season. Think about this season. They have been in decent form recently. Well, not almost getting relegated, but I guess they were close, but they were in a relegation spot for part of the season actually, so there's that. If you're in the Brazilian league, you're almost guaranteed to get either relegated or continental football. I don't know why. And they give 4 spots just like others, but they give 4 spots just like Germany. But yeah. Fluminense, they've been in decent form recently. So excited to see how they do. And then Ulsan, I'm gonna go Ulsan. What's Ulsan? I'm guessing it's Ulsan HD. Oh, they're in the Korean League. I don't think that's as good of a league. So, like, there's that. That's why I don't know any of these teams. So, what is Lee? Who is Lee Chung Yong? Oh, Eric Farias. I know who he is. Then Jo Hyun Woo, Ko Sung Boom, Jung Woo Young, Kim Young Gwan, Kim Jong Un. What? I don't know, but I don't really have much to say about this club. Let's see how they're doing domestically. Okay, not bad. They're in. Okay, so it's either relegation round or championship round. That's crazy. I could never. I would never make a league like that. Do they always go like that? Relegation. What is it? Relegation round. Championship round. Like, oh my god. Okay. They won the championship. I think so. So, there's that. They did good last season, so I'll give them that. But it's still kind of the beginning of the season, I'm pretty sure. For them, yeah. They got plenty of time. It's only a 4-point difference, so I think they can do good here. They're actually not a bad club. Now we have MSU. I don't know who that is. I'm definitely gonna butcher this. Mamelodi. Oh, there they are. Oh, all I can say, I don't even know what the PSL. Orlando Pirates. South Africa. Okay, this is the South African League. So I'm just going to say they're not going to do good. I don't know anything about the South African League. Cape Town City. Oh my. What the? What? What is this? Who is this? Canceled. Why are their games getting canceled? Oh, financial crisis. Won't be surprised if that happens to Barcelona eventually. I'm joking. Last season, that could have happened, though. But now they're getting so much money because they keep winning everything. I'm surprised they got knocked out of the Champions League, though. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Dortmund, Fluminense, and... Oh, wait, no. Ulsan, then that random club. Then the small club. Alright, we kind of got to hurry up here. I'm taking a long time. Probably been around, like, an hour at this point. Manchester City, they were out of form, but they found it back. I think if they really focus, they can win the whole thing. I'll give you that. I'm pretty sure Rodri's going to be back, too, so there's that. So, yeah. Next, we have Juventus. I'm going to go European teams first, though. Actually, now let's go in order. WAC, I don't know who this team is. Wydad, okay, I don't know who that is, so they're probably not going to do good. Depending on the league they're in, of course. They don't even have, like... What? There we go. What is Botala? Oh, is this the Moroccan league? Oh, yeah, no thanks. Alright, I'm gonna give them... I don't even know. I don't... Do they even have a thing? Yeah, they do. Let's see here. Ooh. They're not doing that good domestically. How about 23-24? Yo! Okay. So, I don't know anything about them, so... Let's go to Al Ain. Now, they got knocked out of the AFC Champions League. They're not doing good in the UAE Pro League that I remember. So, I don't remember anything. Okay. Al Wada, Al Wasl. Okay, the only players that I know is Rahimi and Segovia. But other than that, I don't really know anything about Al Ain other than they knocked out Al Nasser. But this is kind of a good group. I'm gonna give this. I'll give it to Al Ain, but I think they got grouped in the AFC Champions League actually. Yeah, they got grouped. Wow. They got grouped. Okay. Well. Oh, Ulsan. Oh. Whoa there. Okay. That's surprising right there. Alright. Elaine there, and yeah. Juventus. Draw merchants, draw merchants, draw merchants. I swear. Draw merchants. I think they're gonna get. I think they can actually get 3 points. Like, they might actually get 3 points. No joke. So, I'm gonna take my predictions in for this. Man City, Juve, Alain, and Wydad. Now, Juventus, I think they're gonna beat Wydad, but I think they're gonna draw Alain. I'll give that. Oh! There's that. Any of y'all remember this? Y'all remember that? What? They're not standings. Right. No. When was the last time that... Why can't I... Oh, they're playing this in Miami? I want to go to a Real Madrid game. See, Club World Cup final. It was like 2023 or something. Yeah, 5-3. There's that Club World Cup right there. Alright, so, yeah. Alright. I mean, they beat Al Hilal in the past, so there's that. Real Madrid has played all these teams recently. They played Pachuca recently. They played Salzburg. They played 2 teams this season. And they played Al Hilal 2 years ago. So... And not a lot of them have changed. Salzburg, they played terrible in the Champions League. Had a bad campaign. Pachuca, they're not doing that good. They lost to Real Madrid. Al Hilal. I don't know what's been happening with them recently. They got knocked out of the AFC Champions League. They lost to Al Nasser. They've been losing a lot of games recently. So, yeah. And Real Madrid, don't even get me started on them. Can they top this group? Yes, they can. But will they? They might actually not. Al Hilal might actually top this group. They might have it back together. I don't know. But I'm going to just give this one. Let's put these predictions in. Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Salzburg or Pachuca. I'm going to go Salzburg, then Pachuca. And now, the knockouts. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to just go quick. This is gonna be in Lincoln Financial Field. Whoa! I want to watch that. Wait, how do I pick? All right, Inter, Man City, PSG, and I'm gonna go Chelsea. Dortmund, Real Madrid, on penalties, of course. FIFA Appeal Committee decision on Pachuca and Club Leon. What? Alright, let's go. Wait, what? MetLife Stadium. Oh, never mind. I might actually go watch that. Alright, next we got the quarterfinals. Bayern Munich. Oh! Now you can't forget the 0-0 draw. You can't forget the Champions League final. Man City has not lost to Inter Milan 2 times. They've survived Inter Milan twice, from what I remember. I don't know. Man City might have it back together, but Inter Milan have just came off a Champions League final about a month before Inter Milan came off a Champions League final. So I think that means Inter Milan will actually win. Next, we have PSG and Chelsea. It's obviously going to be PSG. Then we have Real Madrid taking on Dortmund. It's obviously going to be Dortmund. No, I'm joking. Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid's going to win it 5-2, 2-0. I think they really have what it takes. And, yeah. And Real Madrid knows how to play and stuff like this. Next, we have... a Champions League rematch. Will Bayern Munich get their revenge? I don't think they will. I don't think they can or will. I don't think they will. I think Inter Milan's going to go to the final. And then it's going to be PSG versus Real Madrid. Who's it going to be? I'm back in PSG. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win? It's a Champions League rematch a month after the final. Who's going to win it? PSG win it again. There it is. Oh my god, this is insane. I can't believe it. Don't lose your prediction. Hold on. Alright. Let's see here. Man City, Al Hilal. Yeah. Inter and Fluminense. That's going to be a good game. Flamengo. I mean, I would have backed up some South American teams. Like, for example, I would back up Palmeiras if they played, like, a team like Porto. I would probably back them up. Even though I'm predicting Porto to top their group. Yeah. Or if Juventus was playing someone like... if they were playing someone like Palmeiras or Flamengo, then I would definitely back them up. But yeah. Only Brazilian and European teams are on here. And River Plate standing out. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to... hope I get these predictions right. It's a very, very hard prediction. So, I'm going to go ahead and do more research on the Club World Cup. And I'm going to go look at rankings as well. So, yep. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going... if you guys don't... and by the way, I didn't live stream because I had a killer headache earlier. So, and it still kind of hurts. So, I don't know how I'm still recording this. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.